So hello and welcome back to Deppresso Plays Metal Gear Solid Rising. I've purchased the Fox Blade, like I said I was going to purchase. I've upgraded it to attack power level 4. Okay, so a little bit about the Fox Blade. I was actually going to make a separate video, but there's already a video on YouTube that explains the same stuff, it just doesn't have commentary. It's like text on the screen. So the Fox Blade says it has a special effect in its description. The special effect is that your light attacks can basically dismember any low level grunts. So if there's any enemy which is just like a basic ordinary soldier, you can actually dismember them just straight off the bat. Even with the running dash like this, that's enough to like take off their legs in like one hit. The other thing is, if you get an enemy to the point where he's taken enough damage that his body starts glowing blue, if you hit any of the parts glowing blue, even outside of blade mode, with a basic attack, you can actually dismember them. So it's incredibly overpowered. Another thing to note is I've changed my custom weapon so it's now on none, which gives me the heavy attacks using the normal Fox Blade, which will actually do more damage even though I don't get to use the functionality that the other weapons have, such as the pole arm has like a lot better area clear, and the Sai has a lot better like single target kind of assassination moves where you could grapple into the targets. So escape Denver is our objective, which is probably one of the best objectives I've ever had in a video game. Escape Denver. Denver's some kind of horrible place that we need to escape from. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into our barrel and use our secret barrel technique. Yep, secret barrel technique. It's probably one of Raiden's best abilities, is the ability to be a barrel. Pick up this cardboard box. I don't really know why we need multiple cardboard boxes. It's always good to have extra cardboard boxes just in case you need to send some packages or something. Maybe Raiden's planning on moving house. No, no, I'm just a barrel. I'm just a barrel. No, no please. So these enemies are really tough, it's quite hard to dodge. Oh crap, my barrel broke. That's why I need multiple barrels, there we go. At least we worked that one out. Yep, and as you can see, Fox Blade, absolutely fucking OP. Incredibly OP. Why is it changed back to Sai? I had the Sai unequipped. I don't know why it's changed back to the Sai. Yeah, let's change that. Let's change that mid-combat and take a big kick to the ass. So Fox Blade does a lot of damage compared to the other weapons. So much damage. And it also has like that ability where you can dismember limbs like that without going into blade mode. That was a perfect demonstration actually. Exactly what I was talking about. You can dismember limbs without like needing to freeze time or have any of your fuel cell gauge full. Okay, so they've actually already spotted me. There was no music there, so I wasn't really sure if they had or not. Ah, there's watermelons here. I'll try and not destroy the watermelons during combat so I can come back and play with them. I think he's dead. I think so, anyway. Oh, I said it wasn't gonna destroy the watermelons. Poor melon. Okay, so these guys, these are like basic grunts, so I can demonstrate the second technique with the fox blade, where you can just go like this, 2 basic attacks, and they're dead. We've still got 1 watermelon. Okay, let's fuck around with the watermelon.
Ryder, hurry! It may be an RLV, but it still needs time to accelerate and decelerate from first cosmic velocity. It could require more than 30 minutes to get to Pakistan.
I give a shit about Pakistan right now. I'm cutting up watermelons. Is there more watermelons on the other side? Nope. Yep, so as you can see, Foxblade, pretty overpowered. But I am going to be using it for the rest of the game, because I really want to just complete the game as quick as possible. If you're wondering how I managed to afford the Foxblade and the upgrades, I went back and completed chapters 1 and 2 again. Ended up getting an A rank, I think. I didn't get an S rank. I got an S rank in some of the sections and I got an A rank in the others. And that managed to afford me quite a lot of battle points, about 90,000. We've got another Kojima moment. Check that out. 10 out of 10 Kojima. I can't believe this. Yep, these little jobbers, the mini geckos, you can actually just cut through them in 1 basic attack when you're using the fox blade. If you can hit them, that is. Dead, and you can move on without needing to really check to see if things are dead, because you know they are. If they've been hit by Grey Fox's blade, come on. See if we could take this thing's legs off without going into blade mode. That is probably one of the most effective ways of playing this game, is just to use the fox blade all the time. It makes sense though, it is the most expensive weapon you could actually buy in the game. It would be a fully upgraded fox blade. Why is this thing still alive? There we go, cut in half, without even needing to use blade mode. And these things, not even a problem. Let's see if we can fuck up the physics on this thing. Bet you I get a codec call though. Nope, okay. Are we gonna get some fun physics, Kojima? Nope. No, the physics work okay on that. Oh, here's one. Here's a little bit of weirdness. Yeah, the top of this umbrella is actually attached to this. See? It moves at the same time? Yeah. So not the best. Red Faction Guerrilla probably did the best job at physics on a console or on a PC. Like, for destructible environments and things like that. Red Faction Guerrilla was genuinely the best.
I've located a route with relatively light security. I will mark the heading.
I'm not really too sure about the parts count thing. I think it's kind of broken. Like, if I chop this in half, there's like 2 parts, okay? There's 4 parts, and it's saying like 6 and 10. then it's just like getting stupid and just goes up to stupid numbers. I don't think the parts count is nearly as accurate as it would make you believe. As you can see, I am not giving a fuck about these soldiers, because I can kill them in one hit. It's actually really effective for getting those green arms, like the arms that are used to unlock, oh, I'll give you spoilers, they're used to unlock the wigs. And the wigs will give you infinite blade mode for the second one, I think, and then one of them's infinite secondary weapon ammo, which is like infinite grenades or rocket launcher missiles. I actually think I'm going to change to the Sai for this one. If I can get out of stun lock, holy crap! I've been stun locked that entire time. You can see its laser beams tagging right on top of me as well. Okay, here we go. Throw this. Use the Sai to get up on it. Make it easier. Give it a little BMI error with the Sai as well. Because the Sai can actually stun the enemies, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there's no way that's 68 parts after like 4 hits.
I will join you in Pakistan. I will find a way to exit the helicopter. Proceed out of the city. I will contact you when I am on the ground.
These big guys are the most fun now that I have the Fox Blade. They were like probably one of the most difficult enemies to actually kill in the sewer level. And when you have the Fox Blade, you can dismember them without needing to go into blade mode. So these guys, these little ninjas with the swords, you can just like one-shot them. Yep. Simple as that. And if I can hit this thing's arm, the arm will fall off without me even needing to go close to it. Which is also pretty cool. Let's cut this arm off. Just with a basic attack, and then we can cut this leg off now as well, which is really good. And it's dead. Without ever needing to go into blade mode, which I think is a requirement if you don't have Fox Blade. Let's see what's in this secret room. A bunch of watermelons. That's always a fun thing to find in a room. It's just like 5 or 6 watermelons. Especially if you have a samurai sword. Oh god, that's not a fun thing to find. They're killing all the watermelons! I'm still finding it incredibly difficult to get out of those, even waggling the stick or hammering the stick. I mean, you could hear how much I'm hitting that stick, and I am not getting out of that at all. I don't know if it's a issue with the PC version, but I cannot get out of those. Check that out. I probably reverse them, or I counter them 1 in every 10. I like that big Goliath thing just shook its arm as if its arm's injured, so it's trying to wake it back up or something. Taking off body parts left, right and centre with this fox blade though. I must say it's also strange that the terrorists haven't went after Rose. Like, Rose is in Australia or New Zealand, I believe. I can't remember where Rose lives. I don't really think it's important. It's not an important Metal Gear Solid fact in the grand scheme of things, but I find it really strange that the terrorists have never went after her or like tried to kidnap her during this entire game. Since she is like a big part of Raiden's character. Yeah. And also, I thought Sunny would have played a bigger part in this game. You know, Olga Gurlukovich from Metal Gear Solid 3? Her daughter's supposed to be in this game, and I haven't seen her yet, so... I mean, I haven't skipped any cutscenes or anything like that. It's pretty strange that I'm like on... I think the final boss is Sam. So I think I'm on Sam, and then that's it. Okay, I'll let the combat log reset, and we'll test this parts thing. Okay, so Watermelon should now be in 2 parts, and then it should be in 3 parts, maybe 4. Okay, I'll give you 4. 8, that seems fine. 15. Yeah, that's actually, it's quite accurate. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
You have
Uh-oh.
escaped the pursuit?
Seems like it.
You have passed the last of the barricades. Save your strength. Find a vehicle.
Right.
Find a motorcycle, Jack. A motorcycle section would be cool. You would complete the Final Fantasy VII trilogy of finding a motorcycle, having a big sword, and having spiky hair. It's a good thing he left his phone number in case that biker wants to maybe contact Raiden. To be honest, if a guy's just scratched his like phone number into the pavement with his sword, I don't think you want to be contacting him anyway.